third eye then today. Oh, it says there's somebody watching, so it is working. Fabulous. Okay. So if you want to say hi, that'd be nice. If you're a bit too shy, that doesn't matter. Okay, so it's the third eye, or the brow chakra, is located in the middle of the forehead. Okay, so right in the middle there is your third eye. Okay, a lot of people see it. I sometimes see. I don't so much now. When I've been having Reiki attunements, when I've had Reiki attunements, when I was trained in Reiki, I saw an eye, an actual eye, really vivid, and sometimes it looked a lot like the Egyptian eye that you see, and that tends to be when your third eye is opening. So when I had my Reiki attunements, when I was training for Reiki, you know, it opens your third eye, so you can tend to see eyes when you close your eyes, you see an eye kind of thing. So the third eye, the brown or the brow chakra, responds to the colour purple or indigo. So as I've said before, it's not the crystal, the type of crystal that matters, it's the colour. And for the third eye, we use purple. So I use, even though it says indigo, I always use purple. And I use amethyst. Amethyst is, as far as I'm concerned, the best crystal. It's a very spiritual crystal, and it's a very good crystal to have if you want to connect to the spiritual on a daily basis. I've gone back to wearing, I've got loads of amethyst necklaces, and I've gone back to wearing amethyst as a necklace because you get a much better, closer spiritual connection with amethyst. The development age of the brow chakra is ages 35 to 42. And that rings true for me, really. I was 42, so it's right at the tail end for me, really. Oh no, probably 41. I had my spiritual awakening, and then I lost my sorry, I met my husband when I was 42, my current husband. I split up with my ex when I was 41, and that's when I had my spiritual awakening. But also, remember I said in the other videos, if you saw the other videos, you start at the base chakra, move all the way up the chakras in 7-year cycles, and then you start again at the bottom. So you start at age 1 to 7, all the way up to the crown chakra, and then you start again. Okay, so the third eye is also ages 78 to 82, and that's why a lot of elderly people suffer from Alzheimer's and dementia. I feel that when they get to this age, a lot of them are more in the spirit world than they are in this one. My mum's the same. My mum's actually 90 next month, but she's always talking. My brother always says she's talking to herself because he doesn't believe in all this, but I believe she's talking to people in spirit all the time, to her loved ones in spirit, etc. So that's why, you know, that the third eye is developing at that age. It's associated with intuition, wisdom, intellect, mental faculties, and seeing the clear picture. When unbalanced physically, you can have tension headaches, migraines, visual defects, problems with eyesight, glaucoma, cataracts, catarrh and sinus problems, believe it or not, and some ear problems as well. So even though the throat can be ear problems, the third eye will be as well. Sorry if anybody's putting any comments in, I can't see any at the moment. Don't know why, it happens every now and again when you're on live. I don't know why, but I will get to them afterwards. I might be able to see them on my phone actually. When your third eye is unbalanced emotionally, you can have the inability to trust your intuition, the inability to trust your intuition. You can have a very scattered mind, so you know, you lack focus, you can be inconsiderate, and you can have blinkered vision. When balanced, you are highly intuitive, you're faithful, you're clear-sighted, you have good integrity and an orderly mind. Okay, so I'm going to read from Kyle's book again for the third eye. Raise Your Vibration. It's the book. Okay. And The chakra, the Sanskrit word for the chakra is ajna. I think I've pronounced that right, I'm not sure. And the element, I've already said the colour and where it is. The element is space. Ajna is a Sanskrit word that means perceive or perception. It is the name of the spiritual energy centre that is related to our inner vision. It's from this space that clairvoyance is activated, and also the ability to see a vision of what we would like to create. If the Ajna chakra were in nature, it would be the universal life force, the web of energy that moves through all of life, bringing a sense of connection to all that is. The energy centre is around the head, the eyes, and everything that goes on in the mind. It governs how we see the world and how we process all that we experience in the world. All that we see on the outside is ultimately an expression of what we believe on the inside. So as you move into the Ajna centre, lessons you learn to shift your mindset from fear to love. Here you also recognise that mindfulness is taking the time to acknowledge and process all that's in your mind. There are quite a few vibes, affirmations if you like, in this book for the third eye, but I've chosen this one and it's called I Am Ready to See. There's a lot of information out there that says being clairvoyant or psychic or even seeing angels is only for the gifted. This is an illusion created by the ego because people don't want others to be as special as they are. The truth is we are all special and we are all gifted. For that reason, none of us is more special and none of us is more gifted than anyone else. I totally agree with this. Sure, we all... Sorry, it's just the postman. I'll just wait a few seconds for him to go and then they'll shut up. They're in the other room, so... And I can't really shout at them because hubby's on night, so I don't want to wake him up. Going a bit quieter. I'll have a sip of my coffee while I'm waiting. Sure, we all have our talents and are able to do some things better than others, but I like to kick spiritual elitism in the butt. So do I. There's nothing that winds me up more than people who say they're really spiritual but think they're better than everybody else, because nobody is better than anybody. We're all one, we all come from the same source. That's me speaking there, okay? It is your spiritual right to see spirit because you are spirit. The fact that you are a soul living in a body guarantees that you can recognise, connect to and develop the ability to see your true self. If you are ready to see on a soul level, if you would like to see your guides, angels or anything else in a spiritual context, then you must be willing to acknowledge and accept your own light first. It is through the acknowledgement of your own true essence and the honouring of your soul that you will develop your spiritual vision. It's time to acknowledge that you are a higher energy living in a physical body. You are a soul having a human experience. Go to the mirror and look directly into your eyes. See the light inside your eyes. See that there is an eternal love behind those eyes. Gaze lovingly into those eyes and know they are the mirror of your soul. And when you are ready, set this intention. I am ready to see the light of my soul. I am ready to see who I truly am. I am ready to see this light in all of humanity. I am ready to see, and so it is. Enjoy this moment, breathe it out, know that you are creating deep shifts in your vision. And the short affirmation is, it is my spiritual right to see the light of my soul. And I can totally relate to that because a lot of the time, you know, we might have blocks in our third eye, but also we might have mental blocks where we think we're not good enough, that we can't do it, you know, that we haven't got any ability, we haven't got every gift. But everybody has the ability. It's just that some people are more aware and more believing of their ability to do it, okay? If you've I don't know if you've read anything about my story, but I've got a blog where I talk about this, where I went on a spiritual development course with my husband and I felt exactly the same because they were all more advanced than me, and he asked everything he did was through meditation, and I couldn't sit still. I couldn't really relax properly. We were sat in the chair. I prefer to meditate lying down because I get very fidgety as it is even lying down. So, you know, I really felt I couldn't do everything because it was all based around being able to meditate and to connect to spirit that way. But what I didn't realise was I was still connecting and I was still picking things up afterwards when we were doing the exercises. And it was just this mental block I got. I can't do it. I can't do it. So a lot of the times we need to just relax and let go. See the light that's in us. Know that we're all from spirit. Know that we've all got this spiritual, universal life force energy running through us. And we all have the ability. And it's when we relax and we start to believe that we start to see things in our third eye. So I hope that's helped you today. And if you want my chakra development ebook, I think I forgot to mention it in the last couple of videos, then just let me know and I can pop the link below and you can sign up and get all the details of the chakras and you know, what chakra you're developing at your stage in life, so whatever 7-year cycle you're going through at the moment. The draw for the reading or the therapy session will be done sometime this afternoon, probably when I've had a bit of a rest, because I think I need to stay off my laptop for a bit. I'm going to go and sit outside and do some healing on myself, I think, in a bit. So it'll be sometime this afternoon. Sorry, I can't really give you a time, but probably just when I feel a bit better, really, with this shoulder. But it would definitely be at the latest, I would say 4 o'clock this afternoon, so in about 4 hours time, okay? So I've got to put all the names together and put them in a like a wheel, and then you just click on it and it picks it by randomly. I also want to mention as well my crystal chakra balancing and aura cleansing course is half price until the 30th of June. So we've got, let me just close my emails because it keeps coming up and distracted me. You've got just over a week, so it's a week tomorrow that it closes. It's half price, £64. It will, on the 1st of July, it will go up to the full price of £128. Or you can pay in 2 monthly payments of £32. If anybody wants to me to let you know how much that is in your currency, let me know that as well and I'll work it out for you. As I've said before, blocks in the chakras will keep being affected by the aura. So if we don't clear blocks in our aura, it will keep affecting the chakras, and that can be from the present, which is your right side. So things that come up day to day that you have to deal with, they can cause blocks in your aura which affect your chakras. Or it can be stuff from the past that comes up that you haven't dealt with or healed from properly. Very often there may be something that comes up that's quite minor, but it triggers us because it's something that happened to us in the past. And that's because we've still got blocks in the aura. And again, you know, different issues come up at different times for us to deal with. So really, you know, we're lifelong healers, if you like, or need to be healed on a lifelong basis. Yes, you can have 2 or 3 sessions and heal one issue, but you're going to keep having issues come up in your life and still issues from the past as well. So it's my passion to not just heal people by doing individual sessions, but to, you know, focus on training people to heal themselves and then also heal others as well. So by doing this course for only £64, it's an absolute bargain. I've reduced it massively because I know a lot of people are looking to do something different with their lives, you know, after the lockdown, etc. So I reduced it massively because I know money is tight for a lot of people. But as I say, it's my passion to train ladies in this healing modality, and then to be able to use that healing on themselves and their loved ones. And then you can also get a certificate at the end of it just by producing photographic evidence of doing healing on yourself, because all the healing's done via distance on the course. Although you can do it in person as well. You can quite easily just swap it to in person You know, and if you need help with that, then I'll help you with that individually. Okay. Hi, no, you're all right. I thought my comments wasn't working because nobody had commented. Not to worry. Okay, so that's until the 30th, but there are added bonuses. I've got chakra sets, and I found some more stock this morning, so I've got more of these in stock than I thought I had. So there's still 4 left. Okay, you get all of the chakra crystals, which I'll show you in a moment. And this is an actual set that will be going out, so you can see it. Oops. So I'll just move that out of the way. So if you can, I don't think you can see that. Okay, you get, I'll show you the crystals. You get your clear quartz for the crown, which I'll be covering tomorrow. The amethyst for the third eye. Beautiful blue lace agate. I love these. They're so big and beautiful. Blue lace agate for the throat. You get rose quartz for the heart chakra and green aventurine. They both go on the heart. You get the citrine for the solar plexus. Orange carnelian for the sacral chakra. The 2 red jaspers for the root chakra, which go on either thigh if you're doing it in person. And then hematite, beautiful shiny hematite for the feet to ground. Okay, so you get all of those. You get them in a nice little bag. Got lots of different colours. And I'm also throwing in the aura cleansing cage pendulum. This is a special pendulum because it's got all of the chakra crystals on, and it's also got a clear quartz in the cage, and that's what we use to clear the aura. Okay, so if you want to sign up to the course and you want to get the free chakra set, then you'll need to be quick because, as I say, I've only got 4 left. Also, I've thrown in another bonus, which I was guided to do today to help people even more. You also get 2 months free in the tribe, so that's about roughly about 8 weeks free in the tribe. You're under no obligation to stay afterwards, but this is the group that I send Reiki to once a week to help you manifest your intentions, and you can also ask for healing for your loved ones as well in there, and I'll add them to my list. There's also loads of modules learning different spiritual topics on Teachable as well, which are attached to the tribe, such as angels, law of attraction, you name it, it's in there. Okay, so that's it then. That's it for me today.